This interview is based on the book The Struggle and the Promise: Restoring India's Potential by Naushad Forbes and published by HarperCollins India. Naushad Forbes is co-chairman of Forbes Marshall and former CII President.
It looks pretty good. It looks like the investment cycle has started to turn. Now, what's driving it is the big question. Is it because it's not consumption? I mean, consumption is still where it was 3 years earlier. So what's driving the investment cycle? Is it things like the PLI scheme? That's in certain product ranges and certain sectors. Maybe it's having some effect. But I'm talking about a fairly broad-based set of industries where we're seeing this investment happen. Maybe it's greater confidence. Maybe it's the business cycle. I don't know what's going on, but it does seem, we do seem to be seeing more firming investment happening on the ground and investment intentions coming through. I hope that sustains. I really hope that sustains. How much of it is driven by the rise in the oil price, given that that's such a significant part of our exports, and how much of it is things like cut diamonds and so on. I mean, what are the and how much of it is things like steel, where steel exports and iron ore exports have come back very strongly in recent times. So I mean, I think the potential is, we've crossed 400 billion last year in exports. It's a number to be very happy with, and we hope it sustains. I hope the shift towards greater value-added exports happens simultaneously, though. I hope manufactured exports, engineering exports, textile and garment exports play a bigger and bigger part in our total export picture. It would be very good for the economy if it does. The PLI scheme is intended to deepen supply chains, and I think that's a very good objective. Where I worry about the PLI scheme is that it's also accompanied by protection for tariffs that have been brought in on those same products in many cases. Now, if those tariffs come with a sell-by date, if you come, as I say in the book, I think that if you have a clear and credible schedule of removing those tariffs, that if it's 20% today, the next year it's 15, year after 10, etc., it goes away in 4 years, 5 years, together with the PLI incentive. I think then we have the potential of the PLI actually delivering on deepening supply chains, but with the clear message that the objective of PLI is that deepen supply chains, not because you want to make more in India, deepen supply chains because you want to make more in India and be more competitive as a result. That competitiveness objective is critical, and the only test of competitiveness is competitiveness. You should be able to compete without tariffs.